I was born and raised in Texas, but my life took me to New York City when I turned 21. It was a thrilling time, filled with new experiences and opportunities. During a week-long trip to Austin, I had the chance to return to my home state, which was a source of immense excitement. I had arranged to meet my brother, who lived just north of the city, and we planned to hang out and have a delightful dinner on the night of my arrival, once he was off from work. The following day, our plans included meeting up with our father, who resided about an hour away. As we checked in at the downtown hotel, my crew and I dispersed to our respective rooms. Within minutes, an unexpected, loud knock reverberated through my door. The clock read only 1 or 2 p.m., and I hadn't had a chance to inform my dad or brother about my room number. So, they were unaware of my location. I pondered whether it might be one of my crewmates and proceeded to the door. However, before I reached it, a booming male voice on the other side startled me, proclaiming, "The front desk sent me regarding the bathroom problem you reported." He proceeded to rattle the handle while demanding, "Miss, I need in now." I found myself frozen in my tracks as it dawned on me that I hadn't even used the bathroom, let alone contacted the front desk for any issue. Standing at a petite stature, I naturally exercised caution. Approaching the door with slow, measured steps, I peered through the peephole. All I could discern was that the man on the other side exceeded 6 feet in height and outweighed me considerably. There was no way I was unlocking the door. With trepidation, I responded, explaining to the man that he must have the wrong room. Nonetheless, he persisted in pounding on the door and attempting to turn the handle, all while insisting that he needed to gain access to the room one way or another. Panic began to set in, and I promptly dialed the front desk, only to be informed that they had neither dispatched anyone to my room nor received a call regarding a bathroom issue. Meanwhile, the man remained unwavering in his attempts to breach my room. Fortuitously, the hotel soon dispatched security personnel to my floor, and the situation was eventually resolved with the arrest of the intruder by the police. It was only later that I learned that this man was wanted in connection to a series of break-ins and violent assaults in Austin. Shockingly, he had been stalking me from the very moment I entered the hotel lobby. I shudder to think of what might have transpired if he had succeeded. My 21st birthday was a momentous occasion, and I chose to celebrate it in style with 3 of my closest friends in the vibrant backdrop of New York City. Our grand plans involved booking a hotel room for a weekend of revelry and camaraderie. On one particular night, I returned to the hotel earlier than my friends, Lana and Molly, who had ventured out for the evening's festivities. My primary motive was to connect with my boyfriend and unwind, setting aside the ongoing disputes between Lana and Molly that had characterized the day's events. Their personalities were a stark contrast, and I preferred to steer clear of the brewing drama. However, a phone call from Molly disrupted my tranquility. Her voice was trembling with distress as she described a heated argument that had erupted between her and Lana during their cab ride. She was insistent that she didn't want to be in Lana's presence and expressed a desire to return to the hotel. In an attempt to provide solace, I agreed to meet with her. When she arrived, we engaged in a heart-to-heart conversation to dissipate the tension. The serenity of the moment was abruptly shattered when Lana, inebriated, burst into the room. She unleashed a barrage of obscenities aimed at Molly, even going so far as to kick my suitcase forcefully against the wall, causing substantial commotion. The situation escalated, and I found myself growing increasingly agitated, frustrated, and yearning to escape chaos. I reached out to my friend's sister, who resided in Queens. She graciously offered to host us for the night, and I seized the opportunity. With my suitcase in tow, Molly insisted on accompanying me. We descended to the lobby, and it was at this juncture that an unsettling call from the hotel phone further heightened our apprehension. A voice on the other end claimed that we had neglected to settle our room payment and demanded that one of us make our way to the lobby post-haste to address the matter. Suspicion coursed through me as I contemplated the late hour and our certainty that we had indeed paid for our room. This late-night call and the urgency surrounding it struck me as uncharacteristic of professional hotel conduct. My response was to firmly decline the summons and assert that we would resolve the matter in the morning. The caller's persistence left me increasingly uneasy, prompting a growing sense of insecurity. Ultimately, I decided to terminate the call and make a resolute stand that we would remain within our room until the issue was satisfactorily clarified. The ensuing morning's interaction with the hotel staff revealed their lack of knowledge about the call, leaving us puzzled and perturbed by the inexplicable late-night incident. My sojourn in the world of cosmetology was punctuated by a captivating field trip to a prominent show showcasing the latest innovations in hair and nail techniques. This venture took our group of students to a bustling city a few hours away from our school. With a shared sense of excitement, we decided to economize by booking a single hotel room for our overnight stay. After a full day of anticipation, we ventured out to partake in the city's vibrant nightlife, savoring delectable cuisine and libations. Upon our return to the hotel, it had already passed 11 p.m. As the designated sober companion, I reveled in the lively stories and laughter of my slightly inebriated companions. The ambiance was filled with the echoes of shared experiences and the promise of the eventful day that awaited us at the hair and fashion show. Suddenly, the shrill ringing of the hotel room phone intruded upon the joviality, an occurrence that struck us as distinctly unusual. With a sense of apprehension, I reached for the receiver and answered with a tentative hello. This was several years ago, and my memory of the conversation is somewhat faded, but I shall endeavor to recount the essence of the exchange. A male voice on the other end asserted that we had not settled our room charges and declared that one of us needed to descend to the lobby forthwith to rectify the matter. My internal alarm bells began to resonate with increasing intensity as I grappled with the information. We were certain that we had dutifully paid for our accommodations, a process overseen by Molly during our check-in. To compound our disquiet, the lateness of the hour rendered the call distinctly unprofessional and disconcerting. Resisting the caller's demands, I defended the fact that we had paid for our room and suggested that any potential billing issues be addressed in the light of day, a stance I held with unwavering conviction. The persistence of the caller served only to intensify our feelings of unease, the urgency in his voice heightening our sense of impending doom. Eventually, a deep-seated fear enveloped us, and I reluctantly concluded the call, deciding that we would remain sequestered in our room until the matter could be resolved more transparently and securely. Come the following morning, our inquiries with the hotel staff only deepened the mystery. They disavowed any knowledge of the call, leaving us to exit with a lingering sense of disquiet, our curiosity piqued by the enigma of the late-night encounter. Though nothing adverse ultimately transpired, the incident, upon reflection, casts an eerie shadow over our memories, leading us to question the true nature of the call and the motivations behind it.